Hi guys, this is Thierry, also formerly known as Demon Rants, and today we're finally making the 2018 year-end video. Now, I'm still technically on my hiatus, for them personal reasons, as you know, if you saw the last video, but I thought I may as well make I may as well make this video because I do them as a yearly thing on the annually, as however you say it. So I thought, I may as well continue them. But before I start the video, I'll just say I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, or Happy Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, Chinese New Year, whatever. Whatever your holiday is. Your religious celebration, non-religious celebration. But anyways, for Christmas and stuff, I got lots of nice gifts. I got mostly CDs and records, and like slippers, and I got this shirt, tons of other cool stuff, little things like that. But yeah, this got a cool Megadeth shirt from someone. It's they're not one of my favorite bands, but because I'm Team Metallica, but they're still really good. And obviously we've got the mascot here, Vic Rattlehead, I think his name is. He's got the tombstone, 35 years. Killing is my business and business is good. The first album they put out. But anyways, so let's get that out of the way and let's get to the video. I'm going to make this a proper raw thing because my interest in videos have kind of like gone downhill. So I'm going to make this proper raw. I haven't made any notes, so please forgive me if I forget any aspects or important events that happened this year. It's because I didn't write them down. So yeah, and I actually did make this video before, but the bloody thing, when I paused it and unpaused it, it ended the whole video. So half of it was missing. So let's do it again. So 2018, another crap year, to be honest. I don't know. You may have had an amazing year, but in general, in terms of humanity, it was really bad. And for me personally, it was the year where I just lost interest in a lot of the things I used to like. In terms of gaming, I have a PS4, but I don't really play on that anymore as much. Anime, I used to love anime, watch it all the time. I bloody hate it now, for reasons I won't get into, but other things is just I just don't enjoy them. I would start them and I won't be able to get past the first episodes. So things like that, in movies and stuff, I've been watching a lot of old movies and music. I've been really getting into old rock music from the 80s and the 90s and like the early 2000s. I think there was some amazing eras for music. So I'm just listening to all the old stuff. That was many years ago, but it's still quality. But in terms of personal stuff, I've been losing interests in YouTube, especially because I think rant videos, the subgenre, I think it's dead. People don't make them anymore, so that's why I want to change the name to Video Demon. So 2019 will be the year of Video Demon, and I'll do that as soon as I can. But I may as well keep this as the last proper Demon Rants video. But anyway, so I've lost interest in stuff like that, and it's just, maybe I'm in my edgy phase or my emo phase, because look at my freaking hair. I've got like the 2005 emo hair right now. Maybe I should have got a haircut first, but I like it, and it's better than last year where my hair was all messed up and, full of gel and stuff, because I didn't know how to properly style it or product it. But anyways, so there's bits of myself that I'm more proud of, but parts of myself that I'm not as proud of. So there's been some things personally. Another relative passed away this year, my granddad. Rest in peace. I won't go into too much detail. And yeah, and I met someone really cool, and we talked in the summer and stuff, and then nothing lasts forever, so I don't really see her anymore, which is kind of sad. But as those things go. So there's been some good times, but a lot of bad times, to be honest. And in terms of everything, it's been a bit difficult and stuff. But college has been going good. Second year of college. Next year, which is going to be like really big for me, because I'm going to have to decide what I want to do in like the future and stuff. and it will be the year I turn 18. I am crapping myself, like, oh my god, 18. But age is just a number. It's not always a state of mind, so I may always still feel like a kid inside. And that shouldn't really change, to be honest, so I'm just going to live life, see how it is. I mean, I'm not even in my 20s yet, though, so I shouldn't be too stressed about it. But anyway, let's talk about this year. This year was god-awful, for a lot of reasons. YouTube's going down this year now. I mean, it is a dying website. So many stupid decisions and things that happened. The bloody, those dickheads, the Paul brothers. I know I'm going to use some strong language here, but the Paul brothers, bloody Jake Paul, we all know what happened in January. At the very beginning of the year, he went to Japan in the suicide forest and did filming a dead body. Whoa, my God, wow, oh, and YouTube was fine with that until everybody complained, so they clearly don't give a crap. Yet they'll go around and flag loads of other people's videos and ridiculous shit like that. And, PewDiePie is no longer the most subscribed person on the website because the T-Series is now some big Indian, corporate organisation, because India's got like 1 billion people living there. So of course they're going to do a lot more than, than the little guy. So that really shows the state of the website. It's not for small creators anymore. It's just for the big boys. We're playing with the big boys now, And that's why the website's so crap. And YouTube Rewind, which is just god-awful every single year, has now become the most disliked video ever now. With like more than 15 million dislikes compared to like 3 likes. Which is like, that is Titanic levels of disaster. Like, oh my god. Just awful. I don't know what they were thinking. It's full of people no one's heard of. And Will Smith, an actor from the 90s and the 2000s, who, what does he have to do with YouTube? He's an actor, for God's sake. Like, by the way, ignore all the noise. They're messing around doing stuff. Anyway, Will Smith and stuff, I don't know what they were thinking. But the website's going downhill as well in terms of, like, just the way it looks. The studio editor thing, where you used to, like, check all your videos, private all your videos and change the titles. That's a cluster now. I can't even use that, and apparently it's in beta. But I don't see, they're just ruining it for everybody. I don't know how much longer it'll last. And people are saying they're moving to Twitch. Well, I don't have an account, so I can't be bothered doing that. Moving to Twitch, and my computer's not good enough. And I don't play games. But anyway, speaking of games, we'll talk about all the different aspects of this year. There was a few things that happened. The World Cup happened in the summer. England's coming home. And then in the last week, England lost. Everyone was disappointed. But I will have to admit, as a non-football fan, it was pretty cool, I guess. So the World Cup happened this year. I think France won. That was a thing that happened in the summer. Gaming hasn't been that good, honestly. I mean, there was a few really good games. Like the Nintendo Switch had like Mario Odyssey and stuff. I think Smash Brothers has come out now. So the Switch came out last year, but I forgot to talk about it, but I can now. And Nintendo's doing pretty good for themselves. And there was God of War, well, not really the remake, but it's like God of War 4 because Kratos is older, he's got a beard and a son, and he's like in Scandinavia or something, killing, ice gods and stuff. I didn't play it, but it did look pretty good. And we got Red Dead Redemption 2, which I own, but I've barely played because it's my dad's game. And like I said, I don't like games anymore, sadly. But we all know the big, the cream of the cringe, whatever you want to say, the big game of this year, friggin' Fortnite. I never want to play that game. I have no interest in it whatsoever. I just think it looks really lame and cringy. I mean, the videos, it does look fun. But remember when I used to hate on Minecraft for having loads of cringy kids? Well, all the Minecraft kids have, nobody gives a crap about it anymore, and they've all moved to Fortnite, and that's their game. And they do their stupid little dances and stuff. I mean, whatever you enjoy as a kid, but man, it's just, you look at that and don't find it cringy? How can you not? So I'm never going to give that game a chance. My prediction is that the servers aren't going to crash, obviously, but it's going to lose popularity significantly next year because it's a trend thing. You know, like how Pokemon Go was a couple years ago. It's going to be like that. No one's going to care about it, and people can't see that. So that was gaming. Movies. You know, there's a few decent films out this year. Animated films like Incredibles 2, which I heard wasn't as good as the first one. Obviously not. You know, Incredibles 2, Deadpool 2. So a lot of sequels came out. And of course, you know, I can mention all these ones like Bird Box and all these weird Netflix ones and stuff. But yeah, the biggest movie, the biggest blockbuster of this year, Avengers 3, Infinity War. And I didn't see it. I didn't actually watch it, guys, because I've only seen clips of the first Avengers. I've never seen the second one, Age of Ultron. So I didn't bother watching it because I wouldn't understand the story. And in a way, that's like being in the year 1999 and not watching The Matrix. People are just like, what? You didn't see it? And yeah, but I get it. I understand it from the gist of it. You know, Thanos is the big evil purple guy and he's got the gauntlet, the big glove, and clicks his hand and then kills everybody and stuff. And obviously we have the memes, you know, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. If I could do a dissolve and disappear with editing, but I guess not. So that movie was really big because of memes and stuff. And, you know, that was an event when it came out, but I didn't see it, so I kind of regret that in some ways. Music and stuff, a lot of crappy stuff. You know, all the old bands are just turning into electronic music and stuff. They're kind of like selling out. But my favourite new album was Ember by Breaking Benjamin. Like, I'm not the biggest Breaking Ben fan, but that album was great because it just proved they could still be good and just make a good old rock album. They didn't need to sell out to the current trend. And I applaud them for that, you know. And there were some really great songs on that. But on the other hand, there was the most disappointing album for me, Evolution by Disturbed, which they've gone so soft. Like, you know, I get they're older now and, you know, the midlife crisis, but come on, man. There's plenty of old bands that can still rock, but Disturbed is just, they've gone mellow on your ass, you know. And I bought that. I paid money for that disc. And I barely listened to it. But I've been collecting music and a lot of old groups and getting into them, and hopefully I'm hoping that 2019 will be 1999 Part 2, because there's going to be groups like Slipknot and Korn and Deftones releasing new albums. Woodstock 99, Woodstock 19 possibly. I don't know. But let's hope that Limp Bizkit doesn't come back and, you know, destroys and makes a riot out of everything. But yeah, so that was music and stuff. Anime this year. Like I said, I don't care about anime anymore, but I like the memes, so I kind of understand a few of them. Darling in the Franxx and those kind of freaking shows. Like Zero Two's Best Waifu and stuff, you know. Zero Two's like the pink-haired chick, and there's like the other girl with blue hair. It's like Evangelion, but crap. There was tons of other shows. I think there was like Zombieland Saga, not the movie, the show, the anime show. There's a few shows like that. Sunoharu Caretaker, you know, about this little lad getting harassed by this big, like, you know, this big blonde lady, and there's other girls on the show. I don't know. There's some weird stuff that came out this year. Memes and stuff. I mean, I didn't watch anime, so I feel lost there because I don't like it anymore. But I did go to Comic-Con in Manchester with my mate. You know, I'll give him a little mention. Ant-Man95. You know, subscribe to him. We went to Comic-Con. And we didn't, unfortunately there isn't a video, but it was really good. I dressed as Naota from Fooly Cooly, so that was fun, my first Comic Con. And we went to another one recently, so that was really cool. What was I talking about? Yeah, so Comic Con was really good. There was some fun stuff this year. Hold on a second, guys. Back now, guys. I'm just checking the time. Yeah, it's still working. Last time it screwed up and it deleted the whole video. But anyways, other things I hope for next year. Some good things about this year was, like I said, college. But me and my mates and stuff, we've been doing a bit of a band project. Like, I've been improving my singing voice, and you know, I've even been writing some songs, some lyrics and stuff. So we've been doing that. Speaking of that, I watched Bohemian Rhapsody in cinemas this year. It was great. You know, the story of Freddie Mercury in Queen really great movie, and that inspired me as a frontman of the band. So yeah, I'm hoping 2019 will be the year of Hot Shame. Check us out. But we don't have any music out yet, so yeah. Other things as well. It's just so I mentioned gaming, didn't I, and movies and stuff, and music and everything. But anyways, oh yeah, tragedies as well. There's been a lot of deaths. I didn't put notes. Sorry guys, but yeah, there's been a few deaths as well. Like Stephen Hawking, the great scientist physicist. He finally died, unfortunately, as well as Steven Hillenburg, the original creator of SpongeBob. So I just hope they can end the show now. As respect for him, they can finally end it. Other deaths as well. Barry Chuckle. If anybody from the UK like Chucklevision, where it's one of my favourite childhood shows, and now one of the Chuckle brothers has passed away now. And there's a few other deaths as well. I think there was that SoundCloud rapper, what was it, XXX Temptation or whatever his name is. I didn't listen to his music. He died as well as was it Ariana Grande's boyfriend or something? He killed himself. Things like that. A lot of celebrity deaths I didn't pay attention to, but some of them really did properly affect me. Stan Lee as well, the father of Marvel. I can't believe I forgot about him. Stan Lee died and everything. Just a lot of deaths this year, but people are going to die every year, unfortunately. Some of them were luckily of old age, so they lived good lives. But overall, I'm not going to miss this year, to be honest. There's just been so much stuff happening, in terms of personal stuff. It's been one of the worst years of my life, to be honest. I mean, compared to 2017, I don't know, both years were bad, to be honest. I can't really compare, they were both crap. And 2014 and 2011, they were bad years for me. But, this was another bad year, and I'm glad it can be gone forever. But I just hope that next year will be a lot better. I hope your year was better than mine, at the very least. Even with all the downfall of humanity, politics and stuff, Donald Trump people are finally funding the bloody wall, so it's happening. They could have spent that money to help, actual needy people, but nope, they're just going to fund the wall. So that's another thing that happened. SJWs, well, they're SJWs, who gives a shit about them? But yeah, that happened as well. But yeah, so I hope you all had a better year than me. But I'd get myself a drink and drink to it, to end off the year in a good way. But yeah, but overall, 2018 was just crap, and I'm glad it's going to be gone forever. But let's just hope next year is good, because I think it's going to be a big year for me. I'm not sure about you, but I think it'll be really big. So yeah, I drink to it. My invisible glass of water. I think I'm going to be going to a bit of a do tonight, so that'll be really fun. I'm not sure when this will be uploaded. It might be uploaded 31st December, or it might be uploaded on the 1st of January, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, irregardless, I hope you all tried, I hope you all had a good year, and I hope you all have an excellent 2019. Happy New Year. So anyways, I'll see you next year, guys, with a new face, Video Demon. So anyways, Happy New Year, guys. See you in 2019. Peace.